Well, hello again, everybody. I have got a project to share with you today that I have been working on for many, many months, and I have finally finished it. It is a Lapbook style paper doll book. And I added one of my flower embellishments that I just made. Just did a video on that. I've just got it clipped on with a bulldog clip up here. Um, these are vintage paper dolls. This outfit here, you can see I put the little tag 1929. I have a little book plate here, and I've Mod Podged the cover so it has a plasticky feel to it. I've put my coffee dyed lace here, got coffee dyed lace down the spine, and then on the very back, I've put some elements from the Portrait of a Lady graphic 45 book. This is made from two encyclopedia type books. I'm going to take this off for now so that I can show you inside. And they're massive, and it was an ordeal. I doubt I'll ever do this again, although it was so much fun, but it was a lot of work. So I'll just start on one page and try to show you the elements as we go. I'm working on the lighting, and I'm thinking if I turn that one out altogether, you might be able to see a little bit better. Okay, so I just got a little cluster there, and this is a little envelope thing that I made, and this is a little, just a little like a tag, a little ticket, and a little miniature booklet in a little miniature library pocket. This tab is holding this guy closed. Okay, so this one opens like this, and then I've got a little bird cage there and places to journal. So this is the paper dolls, all the paper dolls goodies, you might want to say. I got a little corner pocket here, and it has a circle pocket that has a pocket in it in the back. And I've used some corrugated cardboard and then some scrapbook paper and then this acetate, kind of like an Easter egg basket. And I just put that in the front. This is just a little cluster that I made. Promise me one thing, it says. And here's another little cluster. Now, this cluster is being used to hold this page down. So on this, I've got lace. I've got this sheer beautiful fabric. And then when you open it up, there's a notepad there. And it's got, oh, I don't know, quite a few pages in it for journaling, for writing. So all of that tucks under there, and that just kind of holds on to it when you open and close it. Okay, let's look at this side. This is just a cluster that I made with snippet strips that was gifted to me and vintage stamps. And I've got a little tiny envelope, and inside the envelope is a beautiful little shoe. It's so cute. And a little bitty card. So and it's got a little Paris sticker on the front. Yeah, that may fall out. Maybe I'll go back. I think that's how I had it in there. Okay, and then over here I've just got a cluster. This is a little pocket that I corrugated with a tool that I've got, and inside it is a coin envelope pocket. It's made out of a quarter envelope, coin envelope thing, and it's just got a little tag hiding in there. So that is a tag inside of a tag inside of a pocket. And it's got a little cluster here. Down here, I made a little pocket. I've got a little miniature journal with a bunch of little miniature pages in it for journaling. This is one of my coffee filter flowers. And then some beautiful laces hanging, and this lifts up, and I've got a little tab holding this page down. But if you can see in this page, there's a corner pocket, and inside that corner pocket is one of the paper doll's little slips. Is that so cute? Like little bloomer slips. And then like a little miniature envelope that she can hide a secret in because it's hidden behind that panel. And then this lifts up. I've left that blank for journaling. I've left that blank for journaling. And then the whole thing flips to the right. And that's got some vintage journaling, and there's a place to write and store things. So all that goes there. Okay, now I'm going to go to the right with this because all of this opens again. It's going to be massive, I told you. All right, here's two of our paper dolls. I have put magnets on the back. This one is Carol. She's a 1930 doll, 30s doll. And I've got magnets in my book so that when I set her down, she sticks to the magnets, or at least that's the plan. She does if you put her in the right place. There it is. And then there's her dress, which is removable. This doll is Suzanne, and she lives right there. Here's another little pocket with a little bitty vintage image on there, stuck in that pocket. Here's another little envelope I could put something in if I want to. This page right here took me forever, but I'm very happy with the way it came out. This wardrobe was included in this paper doll book. So we'll look at that in just a minute. Up here, I've got this little lady on a paper clip, and she flips this way for journaling, and then the whole thing flips up so you can keep secrets and stuff, and it's all held closed by this little tiny heart right here. It's like a half of a heart, and I just kind of stick it over there and it holds that closed. Here's a little vellum envelope. This is one of my swing tabs that I made with the heat embossing, and inside the vellum envelope is a little fabric tag that I made, and this is a little miniature playing card, and I just grunged it up and made it kind of shabby chic looking. So that goes in there. And then the swing tab just comes back around. All right, let's look at the wardrobe. So each door opens, and each door has a little bitty piece of Velcro that holds it closed. All right, so in this drawer, you can find that's one of her wigs and hats. So that closes. In this one, I have another little wig with a flower on it for the paper dolls. It's a lot of fussy cutting. In this one, I just put this beautiful rose that I cut out of the paper pad. I thought it was so cute. So that one just has a rose in it. This one has one of her perfume bottles out of that same paper pad that I just fussy cut and tried to make it fit in there. It didn't want to fit real well. Now, these two openings, I have the heart, and half of that little heart slides into this little flap here. So that's how that closes. So if you open it, now you can see the whole heart, but half of it slides up into the little crack right here, and that's kind of keeps it closed. So behind this one, I've got a little belly band and another one of her perfume bottles. So that goes back in there. I'll close that later. It takes a little bit to close those. Here's a mirror so she can see how pretty she is when she looks in the mirror. And down in this drawer, this one opens this way, and I have another one of her little wigs with her headdress on it, and it's down in that drawer. And then down in here, it's just a little miniature card with one of the beautiful ladies. It's kind of a ticket, kind of like a ticket. And then, as you can see, these are done with vellum, so you can see through them. So I got little door handles here. When you pull this open, there's one of the beautiful ladies back there, and there's a little cameo that I put. So that takes care of that one. So let's close this back so I can show you the wardrobe. Oh my goodness. This one was not part of the book. This one I had to make. So I got this little stick pin over here that I found at Hobby Lobby. It's got a little dress form on it, and I just put it in some lace. This is wood grain scrapbook papers, and then these are papers that I just decorated. So I've got this held together with magnets. I've got a magnet here and here. So when you pop it open, There is her wardrobe, their wardrobe. They're sharing this wardrobe. This is part of the paper doll book. They were called Art Deco paper dolls. And I made this to kind of look like a drawer, like you'd pull the drawer out, but instead I put slots there. Here's a dress. Now this dress I cut out of a McCall's book, so that's really a modern dress, but it's okay. And these two things were part of the doll stands. That's Kitty and Suzanne. You haven't met Kitty yet. I'm fixing to introduce you to her, but I just kind of kept those in there for her names. There's another mirror. This is two of their outfits that I have cut out and left the little tabs on the back so that you can see, put them on the girls. And then I had these little hangers here, and I started to put that on the hanger, but I thought, well, if I do, then I can't put it on the doll, so I'm just going to leave them there. Down here, these two corner tabs are holding this thing shut. So this is like the bottom drawer of her wardrobe. So this one opens up, and inside here, I've got another little wig and headpiece, and just a beautiful little tag that says elegant, because she's an elegant lady. So I have a little belly band holding that closed with a inked doily. I was trying to think of the word doily. There's another little miniature playing card, and it goes back there. So to close this one, I just tuck these. I'm showing you how I'm doing all this because I'm hoping I'll give you some ideas that maybe you haven't thought of before. Okay, on this side, I've got a three-dimensional lamp. That was a Dollar Tree sticker, and I thought that was just too perfect. One of the itty-bitty-bitty-bitty Tim Holtz paper clips that I just love. I think that's the cutest thing in the world because it's so little. And inside here, I've got a little pocket. So I put this little ticket. So maybe that's a movie ticket from a date she went on or something. Who knows? All right, so this little guy holds that closed, and it's so tiny it's hard to do. And then down here I've got another little place where I keep some of her goodies and a couple of her girlfriends that she might invite to tea. Goes back behind this envelope. This is an altered coin envelope, and it has a bottom pocket, and in that bottom pocket is a pair of her shoes. Pretend it's a chipboard. And then I have done this little tie thing with the flowers, and inside here is a little tag that's got that pretty perfume bottle on it too. I had to make a pull tab or I never would have gotten that one out of there. All right, I'll close that later. Now I'm going to close this back up, and I'm going to show you, I'm going to introduce you to Kitty. I think that's Kitty. Let me double check. Is that Kitty? Kitty? Mercy. Okay, that's Mercy. Maybe the other one I showed you was Kitty. Or no, that's probably Mercy's dress. Yeah, this is Kitty. This is Kitty. The dress belonged to Mercy Prell, 1928. So there's Kitty in her cute little undies, and this is her cute little dress that really didn't have a whole lot of tabs to hold it on. This is one of my buttons that I made, and just a cluster that I made up here. Let's start at the bottom. This is a lace envelope, and inside the lace envelope is a little dress form. And this was part of the vintage paper doll book that I got this from, Cocktail Shakers, Martini Pitcher and Glasses. And it tells you all about the jazz age and the drinks they might have drank back then. So I just thought, well, if she's throwing a party, she might need that information. So we'll keep all that in there. And I just did some stitching around that. A little piece of Velcro holds that closed. Behind it is just a cute little tag, not a sticker, cute little tag. Now, in this corner pocket is just a lot of stuff. So I'll start at the top. A beautiful image with some gold gilding. I just thought that was so pretty. This is some coffee dyed paper that just came out so wonderfully, and I did a little stamping inside of it. Behind that, I've got a tag. Be a pineapple, stand tall, wear a crown, and be sweet inside. Little journaling card or a tag. There's another beautiful tag. And behind that, I have a wallpaper envelope. And down inside the envelope is one of my botanical slides that I made. So maybe she's interested in botanicals too. She might be studying that plant. So that goes in the very back pocket. And this goes in the next pocket along with this. And then in that front acetate pocket is that. So let's get her scooted back over. And then it all closes. See, let's close her without her dress falling off. And then this one closes back here and you're back to the front again. So yes, it was kind of massive. There's a lot to it. It actually opens and opens and opens. I mean, it just goes on and on and on, but it is full of fun and goodies. And I'm so happy to finally be done with it. Now I can play with it. Wait till my granddaughter comes over. I can't wait to show her. She'll have a fit over this. So anyway, I hope I've inspired you and given you some great creative ideas. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.